Okay, I definitely feel the weight of what I'm about to attempt. Even Flow, Stone's Part, by Pearl Jam, of course, one of the best songs ever written by anyone on any planet in the universe for 1994 Aeolian, AJ Talk, Nolly PA23, Connor O'Toole, hey Connor, and Fabiano Zago, who asked for it on acoustic, but it's the exact same, except just on an acoustic guitar instead. Okay, there's a reason why I waited so long to do this. It's because I wanted to be sure that I was sure that I was sure, and through the magic of slowing down tracks and careful listening, here we go. So, step one, tune your guitar to open D. If you do not know how to do that, I will post a link in the description to my video, step by step, I think Miss Poopadoop's in it, on how to tune your guitar to open D. Great, but the short version of that is your guitar is now D, A, D, Dad, F sharp, A, D, Dad fad, with the sharp in there. Okay, cool, great. The second step one is the pickup note. 1, 2, 3, 4. You just grab kind of the fat strings, kind of around 12, and kind of slide down. And then the song starts. Okay, great. We're gonna have 7 quick notes in succession. The first part's the hard part, by the way, and the rest of it's really easy. So if you can even if you can get through this first part, you can get through it. Great, okay, so slide up on the used to be E string. We're gonna call them what they used to be so we don't get confused. On the E string, up to 7-ish. And then you pluck the A string twice. Open, and then you play A3, and then you pluck the A string twice, and then you play A5. That was the 7 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To keep your life simple, you want to alternate down and up just as if you weren't doing anything. Doesn't make any sense. As if you weren't thinking about even flow. So you're gonna go down, up, down, up, down, up, down. You know, I put the accents in there. That's what I meant by not doing anything. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I didn't think about even flow that time. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And then you pluck that note one more time, followed by the open D string. And now we have. Then comes the little walk, which is starting on the E string 6th fret, 5, 3, open. And here we go, most of the riff. Notice that the accents are really strongly the 3rd fret of the A string and the 5th fret of the A string. The rest of them are a little bit muted, a little bit softer. And as you speed it up, it will start to sound more like even flow because those extra open A strings, which by the way, I never realized were there, and now I'll never hear even flow again the same way. I don't know how I could like this song more. Now I like it more. Okay, so as you speed it up, you see how they start to lose importance in your ears. Okay, cool. So that takes us up to the big fill. 3, 4. Here it is. A string 5th fret, 3rd fret, switch to the E string 6th fret, 5, 3, open, 3, 5, open. So, which point Stone begins doing what he does in the verse, which is the same as the intro without the. So, from the big fill. Same as the intro, but without the. And depending on what year you're listening to, This is getting ultra nitpicky, but you know me and Stone. Not Stone and me, because he doesn't know who I am. But anyways, it seems to me, on the record, on 10, he alternates between going up and down with his little slide. Starting with up. If you listen more recently, it's all downs. There's times it's more ups. Do whatever you want. Up or down. That's majoring on the minor here. And for that, I'm just kind of grabbing the E string, and the A string, and going from nowhere in particular to nowhere in particular. Yeah. That's it. Then we do our... Oh, that's not it. Okay, so in the verse, at the end of the verse, before the big fill, he hangs on this A string 5th fret for longer. So let's pretend we're doing the last 2 of the verse. And then they go back as if it's an intro. You can hit as much of the guitar as you want there because the guitar is tuned in the key of the song, so you can't play a wrong note. I think Stone just goes and gets kind of the low notes. Mike's taking care of the higher stuff. At any rate, you've made it to the chorus. The chorus is easy. Since our guitar is in an open chord, if you were to, theoretically, put a finger across all of the strings, you would be playing a chord, right? So this song is D for the chorus. That's the 12th fret, finger all the way across, to B flat, which is the 8th fret all the way across. 12, 10, the second time. 12, 8. And Mike does all the fancy stuff. 12, 10. There was some question I thought Stone might go on the G string, so we're on the 8th fret one, the B flat, and the G string 10th fret. It certainly fits. I looked and listened, and it was inconclusive. You can do that if you want. That's when Mike goes, right? Anyway, so yeah, chorus. 12, 8. Strum as much or little as you like. 12, 10. 12, 8. Some opens in there, it's okay, because like I said, the guitar is tuned in the right key. And of course here we repeat that. 12, 10, life again, back to the verse. So you see how I hung on that last D note there? Before the fill, and then we go into the chorus again. I like doing that. The second chorus has that thing where that's just on your low, now D string, used to be E string. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 11, 12, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 11, 12. One more in my head. And then the really cool bridge. that 10, 11, 12 thing we just did one time in the second chorus, followed by the open, now D string. And then you can give it a, since we're in open D, so the 12th fret again, but we're not, is a D chord, but we're not going to do the whole thing. We're just going to do kind of some of the middle ones. And Stone continues doing this, but the becomes during the solo. It's just muted strumming there. So you got your left hand all the way across all the strings, but not pushing, so you don't get any noise out of them. I mean, you don't get any notes out of them, you get noise. Yeah, and then Stone's really cool part, which is an homage to the... It's just an octave higher. Right, so we're going to slide up on the A string to the 12th fret. We're going to go back to the D string 10th fret. And then we're going to the 12th fret of the D string. And you can continue your pattern there. You can sort of simplify it over the years. His tiny, minute details of it has changed, and you can go, so here's the simple version. That was not quite simple. Here's the simplest version. Or you could go. Or you could go. Right? And then G string, 10th fret, bend it, land back on the D string 12th fret. I think in the record it goes, so we go just one of the first time only, A 10 to 12, G 10, D 12. That's it. Those are all the parts to even flow. I forgot a note. Because the outro is that bridge again. Extra before you do the very last note, which is on the 12th fret of all the middle of the strings or all the strings. Doesn't matter, do what you like. Anyways, yeah, there we go. Even Flow by Pearl Jam. That was a really fun learn. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your request. Connor, let me know how it goes. Everyone, let me know how it goes. And everyone, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time with more stuff. Goodbye.